Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. We are starting another What I Read in a Week. I'm going to do a little bit of a twist on this one. I want to do a little challenge of trying to read 100 pages every day. It is actually Monday, 3 o'clock. I've already done some reading today, but I started Quicksilver yesterday and I got to page, I believe it was 106. I got to chapter 8. I'm actually almost to my 100 page goal. I'm on page 200 now, chapter 14, and I'm eating this book up. Call me crazy. I think that this book is so good. I'm really enjoying the world buildup. I'm enjoying the characters. I'm enjoying the fantasy. And I think it's just going to be a really, really fun one. I'm, again, on page 200. I think there's like 600 pages in here, a little bit over. I am having the best time. I just got to a part where I'm like, oh my god, what is going to happen? So I also am listening to the audiobook while I physically read this, but I have some things that I wanted to get done before I sit down and read. I'm also doing a taste test of a new poppy. This poppy, I've been wanting to try for so long, but it was never in store, so I never was able to, and it was in store. So I'm actually gonna pour this in a glass because I want to. I like to be fancy when I drink poppies or like Olippops or something like that. I think it just adds to the experience. So this is the wild berry flavor. So let's give it a taste. That is really good. Highly recommend. If you haven't tried it and you like berry flavored things, this is really good. Okay. Hopefully this is in focus. If it's not, my apologies. But I'm now on page 242. So I've finished the 100 page challenge for today, but I am eating this story up. And I couldn't even tell you exactly why, because the plot itself is very simple. I think I'm loving the banter between Kingfisher and, how do I say her name? Sarion? Sarius? I think that's how you say it. I'm really enjoying their banter and I'm enjoying it. It's good. Like I'm truly just eating it up. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much as I am, because honestly I feel like when I hear a lot about a book, like a fantasy or romantasy, I tend to like not be obsessed with it, but I'm very much enjoying this one and I'm definitely probably going to finish it tomorrow. I'm going to be honest. Probably going to spend the whole entire morning just reading it. I'm very excited about it. It's appealing because it is simple, like the magic, the fantasy, the fae, like following all of those are very simple, very easy to grasp, which is making the story itself more enjoyable. And I feel like I can focus more on like the characters and where they're going without having to think too much about the world building and the this and that. So I'm really enjoying that aspect. I'm on chapter 17 now. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to read for. Probably quite a bit, honestly. I'm not planning on doing anything. I did make a little smoothie for a snack, but it is 3:45 right now. That's that. I'm going to get back to reading, and I will chit-chat with you guys once I'm farther in. I don't want to say too much about this story because it is newer, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but if you're looking for a fun romantasy, so far I'm having a really good time with this one. It's very, very easy to read, so like as I'm reading it, it's definitely a very fast-paced book, so the pacing is good so far. Again, I'm only on page 242, so it could get slower in the middle somewhere, but as of right now, I think the pacing is done really well. There's a lot of dialogue as well, so if you're like a dialogue person, I love reading dialogue. I love description too, but dialogue specifically, if it's like a romantasy, I really, really love, because I feel like you get to watch the characters interact more and get to like feel out their vibes. So those are my thoughts right now. I feel like I should explain kind of what this book is about. So I'll give a quick little sum up. If you don't know, Quicksilver is an adult romantasy book. It is following Saris. Her name, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please like ignore me, but she keeps great secrets. She has the ability to kind of wield metal, and she is in the human world, and she actually is also kind of a thief. She is in the third, which is like there's different levels of class, so kind of like I guess like Hunger Games with like the different like sectors, but like not to that extent. So her and her brother are living in the third, and they have a hard time getting water, food, whatever. They are trying to work. It's a whole thing. And her younger brother his name is Hayden, and she's basically trying to take care of him, whatever. And she goes and steals this thing that is very important, and basically Hayden ends up almost getting himself killed. So she stands up, is like, no, it wasn't him, it was me. So she's almost dying, and then out of nowhere, this man she calls Death comes to basically take her, and that's what's happening. And he did. He took her to the Fae world. So she's right now in Fae, and she is realizing that she's actually being, like, they're using her for something that they need. So she has the ability to, again, wield metal. And she is very, very important to Fisher. So, following that storyline, it's really fun. Having a great time. Hello, friends. Good morning. It is now Tuesday. It's 10 o'clock, actually. I have done a bit of journaling and a bit of reading this morning, and I know I said that this was a challenge video, and I already beat the challenge for today. We're reading 100 pages every day this week, or at least 100 pages. I would love to do 200 a day, but I don't want to be unrealistic, because Friday I've got plans, Thursday I've got plans, Saturday I have plans, Sunday I have plans. So we really only have a Monday to Wednesday to be able to read a lot. I am reading a lot. I'm hoping to actually finish this book today. I'm still reading Quicksilver. Obviously, it's a chunker of a book. It's not a short one, but I am absolutely flying through it and eating it up. It is just so easy to follow, which I'm really enjoying right now, because I love a good fantasy that doesn't require like over-the-top thinking. However, I do love fantasy books that make me think, like Crescent City, that whole series. I was thinking the entire time I was reading it, but that is one of my favorite fantasy series. I gave all three of those books 5 stars. So this, I feel like, is a little bit different. It's very easy to understand, very easy to follow the fantasy and magic and follow the characters, and it's not like too much information to where it would be confusing. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. I am officially on page 351. Oh wait, I haven't read the 100 pages. Wait, what did I get to yesterday? I thought I was on page 200 yesterday. Or was that the page I was on that's definitely the page I was on when I talked to you guys last. So I guess yesterday, before Andrew and I started our Grinch night, I got to page, I was on chapter 20 when I started. So I've actually only read 50 pages, I believe. As long as I get to 400, I definitely know that I've read 100 pages a day. I completely forgot that I read more after I last talked to you guys. I think I was on 200 when I started talking to you guys yesterday, and I got to page 299. Okay, yeah. So I've read 50 pages of the challenge today. So we do still have a bit of the challenge to finish, but I'm definitely going to. I read a chunk yesterday, so anywho, I've read 50 pages of the challenge. So forget what I just said earlier. We're gonna keep reading, obviously, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having just a great time. Don't have any complaints. I'm here for the vibes. It's definitely, I don't think, a 5-star for me. I'm just really enjoying it. Like, I don't really have any issues with it so far. I'm not getting the 5-star feeling, because I don't think that this story is as descriptive or as like deep as I normally like, but it's just genuinely a good time. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep reading. I did do, as I mentioned, some journaling this morning. So I actually finished the start of my 2025 reading journal. I did my January spread, so this is all ready. I just wanted to start out with the January and then the TBR because I know that that's what I want. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do monthly just yet, so I'm gonna go look on Pinterest for some spreads, but I'm very happy to have this done. I also did write all of the books on my physical TBR that I have right now. And obviously the year's not over, so I'm gonna go in and erase some that I've already finished. Like Quicksilver was on here, but I erased it because I know I'm gonna finish it either today or tomorrow. And I just wanted to keep this very up to date. And I'm just having so much fun. As for right now, I have to make a Christmas gift really quick. Well, not really quick. It's actually gonna take me like 2.5 hours. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook to Quicksilver while I do that. And then I also need to wrap some more gifts. I have one last gift for Andrew I need to wrap. I need to wrap his anniversary gift because that's coming up as well. So I just wanted to get that done and wrapped. And my sister is actually coming over around 2, I believe, and we're gonna be baking and having some wine. And I'm really excited. Please excuse the mess behind me. I have started wrapping, but I also wanted to do a little bit of a reading check-in. I am officially past the 100 page mark. I read to page 422 and now I started the audiobook back up once I started wrapping. I've only wrapped 2 things, so I've been listening to it for a little bit and I'm eating it up. I really am. Again though, I will say that this isn't a very complex fantasy. It's just good. I'm having a good time. I'm loving the characters. I have this much left, so we're definitely going to be able to finish this today and then hopefully start Spark of the Everflame. I have about 200 something pages left. Oh, I have 186 pages left, so I'm assuming like 2.5 hours of reading, maybe 3 hours of reading left. I have wrapped a couple of things, both being for Andrew. It is a while later. It is now 4:30. I finished making the gift. I did all of the wrapping. Everything I needed to do is completely done, so that's really exciting. But my sisters came over and my niece, and we made some cookies and we just hung out. I have been sitting here ever since they left, and I just finished Quicksilver and I really enjoyed this. I am gonna settle on a 4 stars for it. I don't think that it is a 5 stars because it is so easy and simple. My sister also just finished it, so we were able to talk a little bit about it. I wasn't completely finished when she got here. I just read the last almost 100 pages. I think it was like 80 or something, but I finished this up and I am excited for the next one. It definitely doesn't end on like a crazy cliffhanger, but I am excited for the next one. I think it's going to be really fun. Very interesting to see how different it is going to be. I feel like maybe the next one's going to have a little bit more of the fantasy and world in it. I feel like this one really did focus on the romance and the characters and growing them and developing them. So I need to pick my next read. I am thinking Spark of the Everflame, but then I also was thinking maybe Harry Potter book 6. I don't know. I think I'm gonna watch one video on YouTube and chill for a second and then make a decision on what I want to pick up and just start it. I don't know. I think I want to watch the 5th Harry Potter movie before I pick up the 6th book. And I want to read the 6th and the 7th pretty much back to back. So I think I'm going to wait for that one, and we'll see what I want to pick up. I don't know. Hello vlog. Just put in the pizza. Andrew and I are going to eat, and we're going to have a reading night. So I asked Andrew to pick between Throne of Secrets and The Wicked King, and he picked The Wicked King. Therefore, I'm gonna start The Wicked King, but I am gonna read Throne of Secrets after I finish The Wicked King because I am in a big fantasy mood and I really want to read this one soon. This is the 2nd book in the Cruel Prince series. Is it Elfame trilogy? I feel like that's not it. I feel like it's called the Cruel Prince trilogy. Anywho, we're starting this one. This is probably gonna be the last update for today, but I will update you guys tomorrow. You guys, this is a very exciting package. Ah! Oh my god, I'm literally... So there's this company called Acropix Bookish Nook, and they have special editions of some really good series. Oh my god, you guys have no idea how excited I am. Okay, so this company sells special edition copies of a various different amount of books, but recently they had announced that they were releasing a new Crescent City drop and ACOTAR drop. So I took it upon myself to order myself the bundle, and I'm really so excited. Okay, so I know this probably isn't the best overview, but oh my gosh. It came with page overlays. Ah! Look at how gorgeous. Look how pretty they are. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is stunning. These are gorgeous. I mean, like, hello? Are you kidding me? These are the sprayed edges to the ACOTAR ones. I'm losing my mind. I'm so sorry. I know that these clips are just like not good. Like, A Court of Silver Flames. I love that they did silver font for this one. All of the other ones are gold, and this one's silver, and I just feel like that. Oh my god, the back! Are you kidding? I really wanted the Throne of Glass ones, but these ones were on sale and they were bundled up together. So I went ahead and I got these, but I'm so obsessed. I'm gonna have to literally rearrange my whole entire bookshelf and get a new one so that all of these can be displayed. So obsessed. I literally cannot wait to show Andrew this. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I need them all to be out in the open. I'll try and do it. I'll show you guys a little bit of what they look like. Spent like an hour reorganizing my whole entire bookcase to make them fit because my bookcases are filling up. I feel like I've been reading so much. So that's that. I'll show you guys what that kind of looks like in a little bit, but I wanted to talk about reading The Wicked King. I did finish this. I did also read the 100 pages really fast. I actually ended up reading, I think it was 219 pages of this book today, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed the characters. I loved the development. I love Jude. This story, she is just such a strong female main character, and I think that the way that Holly Black wrote her is so good. I cannot wait to read the next book. I'm probably going to read it a little bit later in the month, but I'm very excited to get to it. I just think that this is such a fun series. Finished this, and then I did start Throne of Secrets. I am on chapter 14, page 160 of Throne of Secrets, and I am enjoying it. I think I'm liking this more than Throne of the Fallen as of right now. I think the story is a little bit more fun. I really like that the characters have kind of a hate. I feel like it's going to be enemies to lovers. Like, she hates him. He makes it a mission to make her life really hard. I definitely see that this series is going to be a lot more spicy and a lot more like smut driven than plot, but I'm enjoying the plot of this one as well as the spicy scenes, but I'm interested to see where the story goes. So I'm going to keep reading tonight. I'll show you guys what my bookcase looks like right now. I think I'm actually going to film a bookshelf tour, an updated bookshelf tour, to wrap the year up with how it's looking. So I think I might film that tomorrow, honestly. I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm gonna put this back on my shelf, and we'll see how much farther I can get in Throne of Secrets. So kindly woken up by my cat this morning around 5:20, and I've been reading ever since. So last night I got to page 213 of Throne of Secrets, and this morning I'm now on page 280, chapter 29. I'm really enjoying this story, honestly. I'm really liking the characters' dynamics. I feel like it's just going to be a fun time, so I'm planning on hopefully finishing this today. I don't know, either today or tomorrow I'll finish this book, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a really fun time. I think I'm enjoying this story more than Throne of the Fallen, so that's positive. Yeah, it's just been super fun. I'm gonna probably hit the 100-page mark while I'm at work today, but I think I mentioned I made bookmarks on Monday night, I believe, with just resin, so I wanted to use one today. I have to go to Costco to pick up contact lenses, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have when I get off of work to read. I also have Harry Potter night tonight, so it is all up for debate right now. Getting these little tassels in are so hard sometimes. I'm gonna get this done. Hello vlog, what is up? I'm home from work and getting my contacts. Now I'm on page 372 on chapter 42, and I have about this much left. I feel like the romance and spice is taking over the story. This happened with Throne of the Fallen too, but I'm gonna try and finish this tonight. My friend Princeton's gonna be coming over pretty soon, I think like within the next 30-ish minutes. Probably in the next 30 minutes he'll be here, so I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna see how much farther I can get. I'm hoping to get at least to page 400 so I can have 100 pages left. I think that'll be possible, so I'm gonna just read. I think I'm going to do the audiobook, and I'm gonna make dinner here soon, but I really want to finish this book tonight, so I feel like if I get to page 400 and then later after the Harry Potter movie, I'm going to just sit and read this and finish it. I was looking at my bookshelf, and I think what I'm gonna start is Harry Potter book 6 on audio, and then physically I'm gonna start Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. So I feel like I can finish that one by Sunday. But yeah, we'll see how much reading I can get done in the next 2 days. I'm gonna end this vlog on Sunday, and hopefully I can finish this book tonight, maybe Holiday Romance on Sunday, and then I'll just put a chunk of Harry Potter in. I'm making broccoli cheddar soup tonight, so I'm gonna get that started pretty soon. As soon as Princeton texts me he's on the way, it's when I'm gonna start it. But I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read until then. Hello vlog, what is up? I'm at work again, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reading update. I have hit the 100 page mark. I woke up this morning at like 6 and I started reading Throne of Secrets because I wanted to finish it. I was planning on finishing it last night, but that did not happen. I was so tired after we watched the Harry Potter movie, but it was so much fun. Got to page 402 last night of Throne of Secrets, and this morning I woke up and I finished it, and there was 510 pages total, so I read like 108 pages this morning before I had to come to work. And then I picked out my next book. I'm currently reading Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. I'm very excited to get into this. I actually, fun fact, started reading this last year. I got to page like 50 something, and Christmas was over while I was reading it. And I literally was like, okay, I can't read this anymore because Christmas is over. So I got an early start on it this year. I'm going to finish this probably tomorrow or on Sunday. We will see. I have some plans tonight, but not until later. I literally started it a little bit ago, and I'm on page 16 right now, so I'm gonna read while I'm on my breaks and see how far I can get. Hello friends, I'm home from work, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reading update. I already talked about Throne of Secrets, but I did start the Holiday Romance, and I'm now on page 90. I'm reading it on my Kindle because it's just easier to do that way. So I'm on page 90 and I'm absolutely eating this story up. I'm really enjoying the characters. I'm really loving the plot. I think it's so fun that they're trying to get home for Christmas. If you don't know what this book is about, it's following Andrew and Molly. They fly home to Ireland every Christmas, and they basically start a tradition thing where they fly home together on Christmas, or for Christmas, and they book their flights together and everything, and they just have like a really good time. And 10 years goes by, so their 10-year flight anniversary is this year, and it gets canceled. So they're trying to get back to Ireland to spend time with their families. Molly really wants Andrew to be able to get home. Molly's not a super Christmassy person. She doesn't hate the holiday, but they just don't celebrate it to the extent that Andrew's family does. Andrew's like determined to make her love Christmas, and I'm really, really liking their friendship. I think that they have really good banter, and I love how they treat each other. They're so kind, so I'm really, really, really enjoying this. I'm going to keep reading it now, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Harry Potter last night. I really am enjoying the movies. I will say the 4th and the 5th movie did disappoint me a little bit because they were missing so much from the books, but I think that if I didn't read the books before, I would love the movies even more. They're really, really good. I really enjoy everything about them. I just wish that they were, I guess, more accurate to the books, because there's just some, there's little things that they could make happen in the movies, but they just didn't. So that was a little interesting to watch, but I really enjoyed it. It was a fun night. I am starting Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince tomorrow probably. I don't think I'm gonna start it today. I finished Throne of Secrets, gave it a 3.5. I just wish that there was more plot than smut and spice, unfortunately. It was good though. Don't get me wrong, the writing was fun, the story was fun. I just wish that it focused more on why Prince Gluttony needed to protect his realm, and I just wish that it was more focused on that a little bit. But other than that, it was a fun book. 3.5. I would still recommend Carrie Maniscalco. I think she's a great writer, so I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm really hoping it's about Pride. I really want Pride's story. I think that's going to be really interesting. He's the most captivating prince of sin that I've read about, and I really want to know more about him. I think he has so much mystery, so I'm excited for the next one. But for now, this one is a 3.5, pretty much the same as Throne of the Fallen, so I'm going to put this back on my shelf. I'm going to get back to reading, and tonight I'm going to a play type of thing at 7, so we're leaving here around 5:30. But yeah, that's the plan. Hello friends, happy Saturday. It is, what time is it? It is 3:24. I just got home from work a little bit ago and I have been sitting here just reading my books. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. I have passed the 100-page challenge thing, but I read both of these books today. I read Holiday Romance and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince I started today. So for Holiday Romance, yesterday I got to page 122, and for today I am on page 183. Oh, 82, sorry. So I read about 60 pages of this so far. I read this at work on my first 2 breaks. And then I started reading Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and now I'm on page 155. And I'm really enjoying both of these books. This one is really fun so far. I'm really enjoying the start of this book. I think it's going to be one of my favorites, honestly. I'm really excited to keep reading this. I'm hoping to maybe finish it by Monday. I'll probably finish it in the next vlog, but we shall see. I'm very excited about this. And then I was hoping to finish this book tonight, but I don't think that's going to be possible because we do have some plans tonight. I would like to read to at least page 200 today, so I think I'm going to do that really quick. But I'm really enjoying this. If you want a holiday romance, definitely pick this book up. I think it's so cute. I think the writing is really good, and I think that the couple themselves, well, the 2 main characters are really good together. I think their communication is really good, and it's just, I've been having the best time. Hello vlog. It is Sunday and I have some updates for you. I did hit the 100-page mark yesterday, and I don't know if I've actually hit it today. I think I have, but I got to page 182 yesterday. I think I was editing it, guys. I ended up literally falling asleep while I was gonna read, so that's what happened there. But I'm actually on page 241 of Holiday Romance, and I did read a chunk of Harry Potter today. So I got to page 155 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince yesterday, and now I'm on page 249. I'm literally stopped mid-chapter. Hermione was saying something. I don't know, I'm debating on if I want to keep this vlog going for me to finish Holiday Romance, because I'm gonna try and finish it tonight when I get back home from my parents' house. I think it'll definitely be possible. I have this much left, and it's such a fast book, so I do think that I'll be able to finish it. But I actually have to leave to go to my parents' house in like 30 minutes, so I might just read for the next little bit and I'll get going. We're celebrating my mom's birthday today. It's on Tuesday, but we're celebrating it today for dinner and stuff. So the card has been made. I'm taking her out to lunch on her actual birthday. We did a lot of running around today. I was going to make a gift for somebody for Christmas and found out that the thing that I needed was destroyed, so I had to go get some new things, but I was able to get some crafting supplies and stuff, so everything's okay. Nonetheless, I did get to sleep in today until 7. Woody, my cat, did not wake us up, so that was nice. But yeah, I'm going to go back to reading. I have to leave here at 3, so I actually only have like 20 minutes of reading, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. Hello friends, it's the next day. I just came on here to end this vlog. About to start a new one, so I wanted to wrap this one up. I did wake up this morning at like 4:50 because of my cat, and I went to sleep really early last night. So I was able to finish Holiday Romance before I had to go to work, and I really enjoyed this book. It was so cute. I loved the relationship, and it was just such a fun story to follow. I highly recommend picking this one up if you're looking for a Christmas book. I will say I typically don't love Christmas books. I tend to not enjoy them very much, but this one was actually done so well. I just had a really fun time with this. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 stars. Definitely a fun holiday book to pick up for the season. Hopefully this vlog will get up before Christmas, but that's going to be it for this video. I'm about to start my next one, so I just want to end this one off, say goodbye. I hope that you guys all enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!